So guys, Keith Thurman wasn't very happy with Adrein Broner's performance. I don't think anyone was happy with Adrein Broner's performance. He slammed his performance against Pacquiao. He said it was terrible. And yeah, I can see where Keith Thurman's coming from. Keith Thurman said something which I actually stole what he said. He said Adrein Broner's like the boy who cried wolf. You know, people are like, the people tune in to see if the wolf's gonna come. The wolf's gonna come, but the wolf never comes. And I think in Adrein Broner's case, the wolf will never come because I don't think he's that good. I think he's an overhyped, overrated fighter that's been blown up out of proportion and isn't as good as what people have made him out to be. And I think that's where the problem lies with someone like Broner. I don't think it's the fact that he's not training hard or he's not putting the effort in. I just think the man's not that good. And I think he's been put up to a pedestal where he doesn't really belong. You know, you can say, you know, that maybe he's got a lot. He's achieved a lot in the sport, but it's not been against the top guys. Whenever he's stepped up to that top level, he's been beat convincingly. You know, top fighters normally don't get beat as convincing as Adrein Broner has been beat in the 4, you know, marquee fights he's had. And even the one fight against a name that he did win against Malignaggi was quite close. But Malignaggi, again, wasn't a world beater at that stage. He wasn't like, you know, so, and he beat him. But it was a close fight, a fight that could have gone either way. So I don't know about Adrein Broner. I think he's very overrated. He's a decent fighter. He's got heart. He's got a good chin. You can give him that, but he's not technically not the best. I think there's something missing with him mentally, psychologically. He doesn't throw a lot of punches. He's gun shy. But that again could be down to the fact that maybe he's afraid to get hit. Maybe he doesn't like to enter the fire. There's something missing with the guy, and it's clearly evident. And you know, the fact that, you know, his behavior after the fight makes you hate him, even like makes you hate Broner, because he's come out, he's been beat convincingly, and then he's said he's won the fight. He's come out and claiming to win the fight, and he's so confident like he's won the fight, like he's put on a great performance. He said, I outboxed him. Come on. Like, you've just stunk the gaff out. You've been beat every round virtually, and you're coming out and claiming that you won the fight. People already peed off because they've had to pay 70 quid for that, right? And it was a terrible fight. You didn't do anything. And then you're claiming that you won the fight. It's ludicrous. And I think Broner's probably, I think Floyd Mayweather was the most hated boxer. I think Adrein Broner might just, by the end of his career, might just steal that, might just win that award of being the most hated guy in boxing history, because, like I said, this guy is off the rail. You know, he's off the rail. And what he does outside the ring as well, you know, it's very distasteful. And I just think every time this guy steps up, I still think he's going to find himself in big fights. Don't think he's going to do much in those big fights. But I just think his name, I think he's going to become a fighter where he's like a stepping stone for somebody. So a guy that's coming up, that's a good, decent level fighter, fight Adrein Broner, make a name and move on. I think that's what Adrein Broner is going to become now. I think he's going to become that type of fighter, because really, I think people have now understood that there's a level, and he can't beat a certain level of fighter. He's just not active enough. He just doesn't throw enough punches. You know, there's obviously some psychological, mental issue with the guy. And I just don't think, you know, he's going to be able to overcome it. And that's why Thurman was probably peed off with him, because Thurman's thinking the guy just talks too much, but he doesn't really deliver ever. And it's true, he doesn't deliver. He's not really a great fighter, but you know, he is what he is. He's a 4-weight world champion. He can live with that for the rest of his life. But I think most boxing fans and hardcore boxing fans knows that he's not that good, and there's a level, and he's not quite at that top level. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think Keith Thurman had to say. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.